How's it going, guys? Welcome to the FM Dugout for episode 22 of Restoration Project Rangers. And today we take on Red Bull Salzburg in our second leg game in the Champions League playoff. So, what happened the last time round? Well, it was a 1-1 draw. Obviously, there are other games that have taken place, but this is primarily what we're focusing on. So, I would say we were the better side. As you can see from the stats, we probably should have won the match. Went down to an early goal. Steliano Philip getting the goal back for us. Just didn't really quite click in the final third. But I don't think there's too much to be worried about with Salzburg. As long as we don't go overload at home, I think we should be okay. We shouldn't really concede too many. We also had 3 games in the league since. We had a 2-1 win against Hearts. I'll just take a quick look at that. Lazo with a double, Nicholson scoring right at the death. It was a bit of a weird one. He challenged Mitrovic, I think it was, a slide challenge, and it put it into the net. So it was a bit of a weird one. A bit annoying to lose that goal. I think we did merit a 2-0 win. Would have been nice, but it's a win. Then played Dundee, a narrow 3-2 win there. We played our second string team, I guess you would call it. Hardy scoring another couple, Skov returning back from his injury, getting a goal, and again another game we probably should have won a lot more comfortably than we did. Dundee were top of the league at that point in time, and then look at this for our last game. Played again the same sort of weakened side. Nearly lost this game. So we scored first, they then equalised, we then scored again, they then equalised. And then Thistle took the lead and then went 4-2 up at one point, and we managed to pull it back, and Tajira scoring in the 90th, 90 plus 2. Yeah, a bit of an epic. This time round you can't really say that we bossed the game. A draw probably would have been fair. We've managed to extend our unbeaten run domestically to 42 games, certainly in the league anyway, by winning this one. So quite fortunate to continue that run, and yeah, that takes us up to today's match. So say 1-1 draw away from home. If we can at least get an early goal or two here, we should be in a good position to qualify for the Champions League proper. So let's dive into the team selection and see how things are shaping up for today. The one thing to call out at the moment, the goalkeepers are both sub-7 at the moment, not playing particularly well, either of them. But yeah, this is the team that, as I said before, I wanted to go with. We've actually got injuries to Waghorn and Longo at the moment, so it's just Hardy and Bamford leading the line. Hardy played obviously against Partick Thistle, so Bamford will now stand in for today. So yeah, I think that's the team that we want to go with. We, as I say, don't really want to go overload, I think, today. So we'll go with attacking and see if we can just take a more conservative approach to trying to taking the lead in this match. And let's see what we can say. I guess it's just say a good run, I suppose. Just the usual chat with the guys. Alright, let's go. Stick it back to extended since we're only doing the one leg here. Obviously once we get beyond this point, it's either going to be Europa League or the Champions League group stage, and either way it's going to be a league format. So I'm not going to do every game, obviously. I'll just pick some of the kind of key ones to do and catch up in between episodes. Surely that was a handball there. That looked like the ball came off his arm. Anyway, Tavernier now plays it in towards Buonanotte, and it's straight at the keeper. So I mean, as things stand, a 1-1 draw, we would be going through, but obviously we would like to, score a goal, because at 1-1, if they score one, we're out. So ideally we would like to get ourselves in front on aggregate rather than on away goals. Let's see what we can do anyway. There's been quite a few bids coming in for players. Lazo, Wilson, Laurent, Will Volks has been... Oh, great goal from Pritchard there. We're taking the lead now, 10 minutes in. Good start. So Will Volks has been chased quite aggressively by Leeds His contract is up at the end of this season, and the bid has now got up to 2 million, albeit we give half of that to Falkirk. I don't really want to sell him, so I think I'm just going to hold on to him. We'll see if we can get him to sign a contract, depending on how much game time he gets this year. I'm not sure whether or not he will want to sign that. Well, we get another chance here with Lazo. Comes back out to Philip, into the back post, and it's cleared by Tosca. So we do look fairly comfortable at the moment. No need to change anything. Tavernier with a cross in, looking for Lazo. Drops out to Vela. He's going to lose that, and now Stuttgart looking to break, but that's a loose pass, and we'll just work another chance probably here. Some nice passing. Bamford is in there, and the keeper's made a good save and held on to it. I think in terms of European ambitions this year, getting to the group stage is probably the bare minimum. I think I would like to finish third in the group. Obviously depends on the group, as Berger gets into the box and it's straight at Fotheringham. But obviously we need to get by this game first before we can see who we potentially line up against. But I think given our seeding, we're probably not going to have a very easy group, to say the least. So it should make for good viewing, and based on how we did last year, certainly I wouldn't discount our chances if we get bigger teams. Berger gets in behind Tavernier, but that's a wild shot. And right, where are we? Halfway through the first half. Stuttgart, Salzburg seem to be coming back into it a little bit here, but we should be okay. If a second goal goes through now, Bamford just playing it off the defender there. If we can get a second goal in this half, be fairly confident, but we did kind of fall apart in the last game against Molde away from home with 3 goals shipped at the start of the second half as Vela's shot gets blocked. So yeah, another corner for us. Buonanotte playing it in, headed away by Miranda, and Vela will pick it back up, goes wide to Palmer, cuts it back inside to Buonanotte, turns his man, goes by another, nice play from him, onto the left foot, tame shot in the end, but it was a nice run from him. If he had managed to rifle that into the top corner, it would have been contender for goal of the season, I think. Right, 30 minutes, another corner. We've got to start making more of these corners. I think we don't seem to be able to get past the first man at that front post, as Buonanotte picks it up again on the edge of the box. His cross gets blocked, and now Salzburg will come forward, and this is where we have to be pretty cautious. But Philip with a great challenge there, and now sends it forward to Bamford. He picks it up again, wide to Pritchard. Will he take on his man or will he cross? He goes by his man, gets the cross in. Bamford can't quite get there. Buonanotte. How did that not go in? That was a good, good effort from the lads there. Certainly trying to work the chance. It wasn't clear cut in my mind. But yeah, we've only had one clear cut chance out of 12 shots. But this game is certainly on a bit of a knife edge here. If Salzburg score now, well, I'm not going to do it from that sort of range, hitting the ball that softly. But if they do score a goal, then obviously we're in sort of extra time territory, so we really do need to try and get a bit of a gap, a bit of headway in this game. Lazo now will play it forward for Bamford. He is pretty much on his own. There's a few men coming into the box now. Left footed cross looking for Lazo with a header wide of the post. Lazo is surprisingly good in the air. He seems to win quite a number of headers. Right, what can we say? Because obviously I don't think I really want to say anything about being complacent, because last time I did that it didn't go down very well. So let's see if we can just stick with our usual lines. Not really any need to change anything personnel wise. Obviously losing Longo and Waghorn, it's just Hardy and Bamford up front, so not really any need to change it around at the moment. But yeah, it's going fairly well, but you guys know as well as I do that things can change very, very quickly in football, and especially in this game as well, with the sort of goals that can sometimes go in. As Reina will take a free kick for Salzburg. Pritchard will pick it up. Now, can we break here? That's disappointing. I would have expected Pritchard to run with the ball a bit more. I'm pretty sure my team instructions have, told the guys to run at the defence, so I would have hoped they would have actually seen that space and gone for it. As Yabel plays it to Berget, Soriano just inside the box, whistles by the far post there. Certainly there are dangers if we don't get this goal sooner rather than later. Vela now just outside the box, right footed effort, not going to trouble the goalkeeper like that, and it's starting to get a bit nervy now into the last half hour of the match. And as I say, it is just still in that sort of position that Salzburg, if they can get a goal, as Berget gets in behind the defence, Fotheringham makes a save and it's a corner. But if they can get this goal, they've obviously got the away goal advantage. If they can get any others, then it's obviously going to sort of double the impact really of getting those goals. I'm just wondering whether I should bring on Hardy for Bamford. He's not really having a great game today. Complacency again from Pritchard. The mental side of Pritchard's game is not particularly good. He's either nervous or complacent. It's a little bit disappointing. Maybe he thinks because he scored a goal in this game that's him. He's sorted. Pintelli now to Yabel. We're closing them down fairly well, but they are finding space with the passes. As Reina gets in there, good challenge from Philip, puts it out for a corner. Dangerous time indeed. Reina plays it in. Palmer at the front post heads it away. Mitrovic pretty slow, to be honest. He's got all the acceleration of an oil tanker there. Reina now into Yahya. Reina looking for Soriano. This is really dangerous. We're just sitting in so deep here, and the shot comes in eventually, which, for all that pressure, it really wasn't a very good effort indeed. I mean, we are the better side, but it counts for nothing. It's the scoreline at the end of the day that will make the difference. Hardy up in his own, trying to head it on, but there's no one there in support. Vela now finds Palmer, finds Hardy. What can he do in the edge of the box? Attempts the shot, it's blocked. He was never going to score from there. He's not that type of player. Buonanotte with a corner. Palmer trying something different, but again, same outcome. The player on the front post heading it away. Now Buonanotte just on the edge of the box, plays it in looking for Hardy. Lazo picks it up. And what options has he got? Plays it back to Philip. And he's trying to get to that byline ultimately, but can't get past Reina. So 10 minutes or so to go. Another free kick to Salzburg. Berget plays it in. Mitrovic with a header away, only as far as Berget again inside the box, right across the face of goal. And really, if someone had been there to finish that, it would have been a simple tap in. Fortunately, no one was going to do that, but this is exactly what I was talking about. The fact we have... What on earth is Tavernier doing up there? Is he playing as centre forward? This is exactly what I was talking about. The kind of nervy finish that could come in if we hadn't got that other goal. I'm going to bring on Thompson, I think, just because he is a bit more defensive minded than Holt. We'll just have him as a supporting central midfielder, I think. I don't really want to kind of shut up shop and sit back on this. We've only got a couple of minutes now. If we could get a second goal here, as Lazo skips by one challenge, loses out to the second. Wilson now forward. Lazo is there. Can he pick out Hardy? He goes wide to Philip, but he puts it out for a throw-in. Not a great pass. And the throw to Salzburg now. Buonanotte can't win the ball off of Adu. Kadamuro forward looking for Jurison. Yaya for Jurison. Out wide for Berget. And Tavernier is on a yellow card, so I've obviously got to be careful if he's going to put in a challenge that gets the second yellow. Bergit just, I don't know if that was a cross or a shot, straight at Fotheringham. He'll take that quite happily. 3 minutes of injury time here, so we're certainly not covering ourselves in a lot of glory today as Thompson loses the ball there. Does well to get it back. Bull on a note now. Hardy, can he finish it off here? Lazo into the box. Very tight angle there to try and score. Would have been better to kind of dummy the shot and pull it back onto his right. As Pritchard takes the corner, it's cleared by Jurison. Salzburg with everyone back there. Vela will chase it down. And that's the end of that highlight. Philip with the throw. As long as we don't lose it from here, possession wise, which we just have. Tavernier now. Legs maybe starting to tire a little bit. Pritchard back to Tavernier again. Inside to Bull on a note. Vela. Just don't want to give away the ball here as Pritchard gets by his man, plays it forward to Thompson, who's offside. Kind of strange highlight again there to show, but again maybe it's leading up to this here as Carvalho plays it forward to Adu Yaya and looking for Bergit. It seems to be their main outlet there in the left wing. It's back out to him again. Tavernier should easily pick that up. Why did you head that out? He had time. There was no need for that there. Tosca with the attempted cross is blocked, and there's only 20 seconds left. It would be a real kick in the old meat and two veg here if if we were to concede now, but surely that's it. Well, we certainly made heavy work of this. We're through 2-1 in aggregate, and you know that's what counts. I guess I'm just going to say well done. Apparently we were the underdogs, so I suppose, you know, looking at it from that perspective, we did do well, but I think I would have preferred to have added another goal or two, given the fact we scored 11 minutes in. So that should be us now, if I'm correct, into the Champions League. A nice 1.42 million for us there as well. So if we look at our finances now, we're at 22 million, so we really have managed to get in a large amount of income based on our European performance. I suspect if I go and ask for more transfer funds, I may well get it. It'll be interesting to see whether or not they would actually do it, but I don't think I really need it. Obviously with the way the squad is for Europe as well, I can't really fit anyone else in because of the kind of rules around domestic players. Just want to see here actually when the draw is going to be made. Where are we? The 22nd of August, so that's here. Is it here? Yep. So it looks as though it's on the 24th. Right, I'm just going to go away for a second and we'll see who we get. So we'll see you in a minute. Okay, so here we are for the group stage draw. We actually were given 8.57 million for making the group stage. It's been a while since we've been in the Champions League, so I forgot how much money there is. 31 million we're up to now. So I think I might just ask the board for a little bit of that. See if we can get our squad improved even more. So looking at where we are, we will be fourth seeds, and you know, just looking at some of the teams in the third seeds, you know, you've got Monaco, AC Milan, Galatasaray. Pretty tough, to be honest. So there's certainly not going to be any kind of easy group that we could get. So let's just draw out all the groups first, and then we'll see what's there and which one perhaps we might want. Right, straight away, this one's kind of calling out to me. Benfica, Tottenham and Ajax. That might be one of the kind of easier groups. Zenit, Atletico, Galatasaray as well, perhaps. Possibly even Chelsea, Porto, Leverkusen. That there is the group of death as far as I'm concerned. Maybe Group A as well is not too bad. Group B looks pretty tough. Group D looks fairly tough. Alright, well let's see where we get drawn. So we're not Group A or B or C or D. This is the one I don't want. This is the group I would not like. Well, what do you know? Okay, so I said I was looking to finish third. That's going to be a tall order. that is a really, really difficult group. I think I'll be breaking out the 4-1-3-2 defensive midfield. No, 4-1. I can't remember what it is now. I can't remember how they actually label it. This formation. So that's 4-1-4-1. Right. Okay. Well, that's the one we may well be breaking out. Yeah, that's tough. So, well, guys, I hope you're looking forward to that. I kind of am nervously. I guess this is where we want to be, really, so I can't complain too much. If you've enjoyed this episode, please leave a like and a comment if you've got anything to say. Make your prediction of where you think we'll finish in the Champions League Group E. I think most people will probably say 4th, but yeah, it can't be too pessimistic. Certainly not going to be easy, but that's why we play this game. We like the challenge. So guys, that's it for this episode. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and come back for some more. And until the next time, I'll see you when I see you.